Whimsy Timsy presents Tootles, the timid tarsier. The Jungle Talent Show, Tootles finds his voice. In the deep heart of the emerald green jungle, beneath the tapestry of intertwining trees and dense foliage where sunlight seldom reached, there lived Tootles the timid tarsier. Alongside him were his close friends, Lila the lemur, Benny the bear, and Ruby the red panda. Their homes, scattered around the jungle, were nestled in the crevices of ancient trees and the heart of dense bushes, each uniquely echoing its occupant's personality. One particular day, a ripple of excitement ran through the tranquil jungle air. The cause was a grand event that was stirring anticipation and exhilaration among all its inhabitants: a jungle talent show. The Jungle Talent Show was more than just an event. It was an opportunity, a stage where all animals, from the tiniest ant to the largest elephant, could reveal their unique abilities and talents. It was a celebration of diversity and individuality that pulsed in the heart of the jungle. Among the buzzing excitement, Tootles the timid tarsier felt a peculiar tug of curiosity. Despite his timid nature, the idea of showcasing a talent in front of his fellow inhabitants intrigued him, leading to a whirlpool of thoughts about what talent he could share on the grand stage. Approaching his friends Benny, Lila, and Ruby, Tootles found them in a whirlwind of preparations. Benny, with his might and strength, was planning to astonish the crowd by showcasing his raw power. Lila, always agile and quick, was perfecting her acrobatic maneuvers between the jungle canopy. And Ruby, with her sharp intellect and quick wit, was preparing to demonstrate her remarkable ability to solve complex puzzles. As Tootles listened to their enthusiastic plans, a knot formed in his stomach. He wondered, what talent did he possess that he could proudly show to the world? Witnessing his apprehension, his friends rallied around him. They knew that Tootles was unique in his own way, and they decided to help him discover his talent. The following days were filled with trial and error as they embarked on this journey of discovery together. However, each endeavor seemed to end in disappointment. Tootles could not match Benny's strength, nor could he emulate Lila's agility. And while he was fairly intelligent, his cognitive skills were not as quick and sharp as Ruby's. The process was exhausting, and Tootles started to feel disheartened. He began to question his worth and doubted if he possessed any talent at all. One quiet evening, while he was sitting by the river, staring at the rippling water and contemplating his insecurities, his eyes fell on a leaf floating on the surface. The leaf was swirling in a small whirlpool, seemingly trapped in an endless circle. But it persevered, and eventually, after numerous spins, found its way out of the whirlpool and continued its journey downstream. The resilience of the leaf stirred a realization within Tootles. The small leaf, through its determination, had shown a unique talent for survival. In its journey, Tootles saw a reflection of himself. He realized that he too had a talent, a unique, less conspicuous one. His quiet demeanor allowed him to be an exceptional observer and listener. He was often quiet because he was always listening and learning from the world around him. It was this moment that sparked the idea of transforming his observation skills into narrative storytelling. The day of the Jungle Talent Show dawned with a sky painted in hues of pink and orange. The excitement was palpable as the animals congregated in the clearing, their eyes reflecting anticipation. Benny, with his raw power, caused a minor earthquake, demonstrating his strength. Lila took the audience's breath away with her agile and swift movements, her body a blur among the trees. And Ruby, with her intellect, solved an intricate puzzle in mere seconds, leaving everyone in awe. Then it was Tootles' turn. As he walked to the center of the clearing, silence fell over the crowd. He was known to be quiet and reserved, and many wondered what he had to offer. With a deep breath, Tootles began to speak. His voice was soft, but it carried clearly through the hush, reaching every ear. He shared stories of the jungle, of their shared adventures, of their community in harmony, and of the lessons they had learned. He spoke of the leaf that taught him about resilience, drawing parallels with their own lives in the jungle. The effect was profound. As Tootles' voice carried his stories across the clearing, the animals were entranced. His observations and experiences, framed through his narration, opened their eyes to the profoundness of their daily lives. His narrative carried the listeners on a journey through their own jungle, leading them to view their home through a new perspective. By the time Tootles finished his narration, the clearing was filled with thoughtful silence, a silence that soon erupted into applause. That night, under the star-studded canopy of the jungle, Tootles found himself contemplating, replaying the events of the day. He realized that everyone has a talent, but sometimes it might not be as apparent or conventional as others. He had come to understand that his ability to observe, listen, and learn was a unique talent. His talent had the power to captivate, to inspire, and to make others think. And on this day, he had not only found his voice but had also taught a valuable lesson to everyone in the jungle. In the days that followed, Tootles found himself receiving invitations to narrate his stories at various jungle gatherings. His stories of wisdom, imbued with observations of the jungle and its inhabitants, were a hit among the animals. His words seemed to weave a magical tapestry of shared experiences, personal growth, and the enduring beauty of their jungle home. And as each animal connected with his tales, they found a deeper understanding and appreciation of their world. His friends, Benny, Lila, and Ruby, were overjoyed at Tootles' newfound confidence. They had always known their gentle, quiet friend had a keen understanding of the world around him, but witnessing him share it was a different experience altogether. Tootles had evolved from being an observer to a narrator, sharing insights that enriched their understanding of the jungle. The Jungle Talent Show had brought about a profound change in the jungle's dynamics. It wasn't just about showcasing one's abilities. It was also about appreciating the variety of talents that each inhabitant possessed. The animals were more appreciative of each other's talents, and there was a newfound respect for Tootles. His tales of wisdom had brought the animals closer, forging stronger bonds and deepening their understanding of the jungle. Tootles himself underwent a significant transformation. He was no longer the shy and quiet tarsier he used to be. He had found his voice and his unique place in the jungle. He became the jungle's storyteller, its observer, and its quiet, unassuming wise one. He brought stories to life with his thoughtful words, painting pictures with his voice that captivated his audience and gave them food for thought. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the day of the Jungle Talent Show came to an end. However, the impact it had left was significant. It had brought the jungle community closer, opening their eyes to the diverse talents among them. Tootles, with his storytelling, had shown them the power of words and the beauty of their everyday lives in the jungle. The Jungle Talent Show, Tootles Finds His Voice, wasn't just about a talent show. It was a journey of self-discovery, appreciation of diversity, and the understanding that everyone has a unique talent that contributes to the tapestry of their community. As Tootles realized his unique talent, he also became a beacon of inspiration for the jungle, reminding everyone that every talent is unique and equally significant, no matter how quiet or loud. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to never miss out on the adventures of Tootles the timid tarsier and his friends, and check out other exciting stories of Tootles and his thrilling adventures in the jungle.